check to be sure that everything works fine. As usual. Ba-bum. Okay, looks like everything works fine so far, which is good. So we can begin. So, Dragon Age 2. We finished the first one, the Origins, the Awakening, and now it is time to begin the second one. I mean, the time was some time before, but now it is what it is. Concept was with the issue. Let me try to restart that, because I can see that chat doesn't work above it, which is damn inconvenient. Not sure why it works like this. Let me try to restart previous, it worked, I think. But I'm actually not sure. I don't remember, did I test was chat properly or not. If not, then it's a mess. Because I have only one monitor. Well, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, the second game is a bit problematic how it's done on Steam. Because it launched with Eon Launcher. And yeah, looks like chat cannot go above. That's a bit of a mess. Not sure what to do with this. Only one monitor for now. Oh, need a bit of temp stuff. Well, apparently I can disable full screen, which should save the day. The problem of it, apparently, that there is white thing above. I can't fully see the screen. Oh, most I can see it fully, but yeah, that's annoying. How it is seen for you? Looks like it's fine. Well, I guess that's what I will need to do. Because there is... Back then there were no proper save the full screen options. So it is what it is. Interface. Yeah. Video. No way around it. Well, it is what it is. Not a big deal in general. Just will need a bit of time to use to it. I can see on a tiny little part down below because it's moved by the picture, but okay. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, let's start a new game then. The Champions Rise. Blah blah blah. So yeah, that's the first and quite important choice. I played second game when it was released a bit. Not sure who I played with, maybe it was fighter, maybe it was rogue. Definitely not a mage. And also trailers and arts as usually was forced the mage version, and the game, as far as I know, focused a lot around forbidden magic, apostate, situation for mages, and overall magic in general. It's quite sensitive topics in this world. So choosing a mage sounds like a good idea. Also, a rogue is apparently convenient because, well, you can pick lockpick everything, and Joe should be somewhat fine, have some control and stuff. But the problem is the way how combat works, as far as I understand, the enemy is quite spongy, and for a rogue you need like, I don't know, 10 to 30 hits to kill an enemy, and there are many enemies, which is quite boring. Mage have more options for that. At the same time, mage in this game is somewhat squishy because every hit can stagger you. So it's just a mess. There are no hybrid classes, all of them somewhat combat universal, whatever. So it's a tough choice. Like fighter, I think definitely not. Even if fighter have all the avoid, still need million of hits to kill anything. So it's just tanky, slow, somewhat boring variant. Rogue is somewhat fine. And kinda suits the character. I probably will not change appearance because that's predetermined characters that voiced it. Have name, have surname, so it's fully written character basically. So there's not much reason to change it to my own. It's Story of the Hog. like the Witcher story of, well, Herald the Witcher. So it's only a question of mage or rogue. The thing is, I'm not sure who I will pick as companions, but well, the story of Varric, like one of the most famous characters of Dragon Age series, starts exactly from second game. And he is a rogue, so I most likely will carry him anyway through all the game. Which means that if I will pick the rogue, it will be there will be 2 rogues in the group anyway. I'm not sure about the other teammates. So in this case, mage variant is more interesting. Also, you playing for a mage that is not part of the circle, so have a lot of troubles with knockouts, which is somewhat similar to playing an elf in first game, which leads to more complex and interesting situations. So choosing a mage may be the best option. Also, mage doesn't look so shitty as in first game, so you kinda get in the combat character no matter who you pick. So maybe choosing a mage is the best option. Also, when you need to do so many hits, it kinda looks ridiculous, but with magic, well, first of all, more DPS, secondary... No, it's magic, you don't know how it's supposed to hit. You don't have big dissonance when, as with sliced enemy, yeah? So I guess I will pick the mage then. Probably, yeah. Damn, that's a tough choice. I wish there would be a choice in the game like to switch stance, but apparently there will not be. Oh, okay. Let's pick the mage, that should be the most canon one. As far as I know, also according to the lore of Dragon Age Inquisition, at least the original one, not sure was it updated anyhow eventually or not, the Hawk was a mage. So, for multiple reasons, the mage is probably the best option. Also more options to do, because Rogue, well, you spam a few buttons anyway, same as Fighter. You just command arcane spells and hurl bolts of magic from their staves. Despite their immense power, mages are vulnerable when their allies fall, or whenever enemy troops attack them directly. Well, that's why you kill them first. I never finished the second game, played around half of it I think on release, without any DLCs apparently. I actually don't remember the story at all. I was a bit disappointed that the game wasn't as good as the first one. And then switched to someone else. Something else. Oh, now it is time to go for that, right?
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentagust,
My.
Keeper of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
Ah, he should be fine. This blade is not really sharp.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Someone made the book with his portrait. That's quite funny. Okay, so we basically listen to the story of Varric, which especially reasonable he traveled with the character. I guess he played a big role in the game. The animation looks like they were done 20 or 30 FPS.
We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
And the protagonist sound a lot like Morrigan. Maybe the same actress.
Be careful!
It's a bit confusing. That's a lot of Forlax. And I don't have any spells. There are some similar spells.
There!
That's an effective spell.
How about you?
Actually, being a mage, not bad. Why do you think so, Jericho? And thank you, by the way.
We can't keep this up forever.
Sure, it looks like she is a kiddo from Morrigan. Have a lot of similarity. The color of eyes is different though. Well,
We'll take the bastards down with us.
Here
I
they
never seen
come.
his voice said.
Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
All yours, brother.
Oh, the brother are quite badass. Doesn't look so fancy, but can do some tricks.
One less to worry about. What a waste.
Actually, looks like the mage can cast in being clapped in midair, which is quite good. And that's a badass move. Oh damn, he is surrounded. Fireball.
Another ball!
Yeah, being a mage definitely a good choice. Feels quite satisfying. Alright, can I freeze him? Not really, looks like. And he is fall down. Looks like there is no friendly fire. Yeah, the mage clapping so fast. Damn.
There's no end to them.
Dragon. That doesn't look good.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you
That's
have
funny.
any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
He looks satisfying. For whatever reason. Okay, character creation. And... Ah, that's interesting. If you decide to pick the original appearance, you can't adjust it anyhow. It's funny that there is this difference. I don't know, as much as it might look fancy in some moment, this blood on the face, it's very unclear why would someone have this. Like, it's kind of strange to walk through the city with blood on your face. Someone will definitely stop you and start asking questions, and you don't want any questions if you're a mage. So yeah, I guess it's reasonable to not have any like this. So yeah, that's a standard appearance. Okay, portrait. Oh, standard portrait, that's fine. Marianne. Almost Morrigan. She really looks similar to Morrigan. Okay. Prince of Dragon Age Origins. Hero of Rauden. A young man from a noble family rose to become a Grey Warden, then ended the fifth blight by killing the Archdemon himself, and surviving. He always strove for the greater good and placed his friend Alistair on the throne of Rauden. Well, that's not so far, but how can you kill Archdemon himself and survive? Probably with Morrigan Ritual. The Martyr. Rauden will forever remember the young Danish elf who dared to kill the fifth Archdemon. Even though she had reason to be cynical, her actions always benefit others. She left the kingdom ruled jointly by Alistair and Nora. Oh, my playthrough is somewhere in between these two. No compromise. A roasted dwarven noble took command of Rauden's Grey Wardens, then let nothing stand between him and victory. He exiled Alistair? Why? Sent Lagain to his death against the Archdemon and left Honora as Rauden's ruler. That's some messed up story. And the import from Origins. Select the save game to import from Dragon Age Origins. The decisions you made in Origins will affect the world of Dragon Age 2. Yep, that's the choice. Probably I should choose the DLC one, the expansion, the Awakening. Select character. What a mess, why it's not the final save? 241. Yeah, this is the last one. 241. Quick save, auto save. I try hard, team. Plot summary. Oh, that's the stuff. So Connor was freed from the demon. So surprisingly, Connor was important. Mages were recruited into the army. Danish elves were recruited into the army. Harrowmont rules Orzammar. The Anvil of the Void was recovered. Loghain was killed. So some nuances looks like got lost in the process, but still some of them here. For example, surely I got Anvil, but at the same time there are nuances to how it was used. Loghain was killed. Loghain was killed, but he was executed, not just killed. Alistair is king of Rauden, that's true. Dark Ritual was not performed. Yep, because we don't need additional mega demon in the world. Made by Morrigan. The warden died killing the Archdemon. True. That's cool, yeah, those things that I tricked with Awakening worked perfectly. I saved my choices from original game even if my character died. At the same time, I played as a different character through the DLC. Because apparently my original character died. Killing Archdemon. Amarantine was saved from the Darkspawn assault. Yeah, the Architect is Nave, so looks like it was possible to kill Architect. And looks like you're killing the Mother in any case, but Architect you have a choice to kill or not. Orton's Keep was reclaimed. Shale was discovered. Surprisingly, Shale maybe will appear in the game, I don't know why it's important. King Scalen's corpse was burned. So if you not burn the corpse, it might be used somehow? Interesting. Okay. Confirm. Congratulations, the same game imported successfully. Good. Time to begin. Difficulty, no explanation. Casual, normal, hard, nightmare. Well, I remember nightmare was fully unfair, something. Hard was supposed to be hard. Normal already should be changing, so let's choose hard. Should be fine. If anything, probably can be changed through the playthrough anyway.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering.
Oh, that's the first village you're encountering.
And many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Oh, so we're playing for a person from Loitering. Interesting. Yeah, Loitering's the first village that was destroyed by the Blight in the original game. And judging by the equipment, it's probably some noble family.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Yeah.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move. Yes, you're right. We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Why he's running? Well, in any case, we should move.
Are you two insane? If we stand around, we'll die.
Should literally sound like
Please.
Morrigan.
Listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay. And he sounds similar to Alistair, so we're either playing for Alistair or for Morrigan. Quest. Attraction of Lightning. Find a way past the Darkspawn Horde. That's the whole description of the quest? Okay. Codex updated. Journal. The journal displays a list of your current quests. Plot assist elements will appear for the quest marked as active. Main quests are milestones in Hawk's rise to power. You must complete them and your decisions will dramatically impact Kirkwall's future. Kirkwall. Sounds familiar, I don't remember what it was Kirkwall. It wasn't present in the first game. I don't remember. Should be explained somewhere. Cross-class combos. Each class has a special status effect that can set up a cross-class combo, in which a character of one class uses a talent or spell to hinder an enemy. With the effect before a character of another class exploits it using another talent or spell. This produces a tremendously powerful attack. Each of the status effects that enables a cross-class combo also applies a penalty to the victim. If the cross-class combo is completed successfully, the effect and its penalty dissipates. But the great damage inflicted by a cross-class combo more than makes up for this loss. Stagger at work and stagger enemies using any of several upgrading talents from the Vanguard and Warmonger schools. Okay, mages can exploit stagger using upgraded spells from the Arcane or Primal schools. Rogues can do so using upgraded talents from the Dual Weapon school. And attack minus 25% and defense minus 20%. That doesn't sound anyhow really good or impressive at all. Like, okay, maybe additional damage happens, I don't know, that doesn't sound impressive. Brittle. Mages can make enemies brittle using any of several upgraded spells from the Primal and Elemental schools. Warriors can exploit brittle using upgraded talents from the Two-Handed school. Or rogues can do so using upgraded talents from the Archer school. A critical damage plus 50%. Meh, that doesn't sound impressive. Looks like they tried to play with this idea, but they didn't know how to make it fancy. Or maybe I don't understand how it works, I don't know. Combat, right click on enemy to attack. Amazing. Art of War, right click to attack. Marion Hogg, yeah, that's more important. So what's the actual lore of the family? Marion Hogg, our protagonist. The daughter of Malcolm Hogg and Leandra Emmel, Marion has lived in many places throughout Ferelden. Her father was a mage, and his gifts were passed on to both Marion and Bethany, Malcolm's younger daughter. Malcolm refused to submit himself to the Chantress' rule. He kept his abilities a secret and taught his daughters to do the same. Therefore, the family was constantly on the move to avoid Ember Hunters. 10 years ago, the family settled in the village of Loithren, building a home on the outskirts and making life where they wouldn't forever be on the run. Though Leandra worried constantly that the Templars would one day catch up with them, Malcolm's teachings were sufficient to keep them safe. So basically it's a whole family of mages. Apostate mages. Yeah. If some Templars Inquisition would find them, they would be screwed. He died 3 years ago, leaving Marion responsible for the welfare of her mother and younger siblings. Once the Blight began, Carver enlisted in King Canaan's regiment, saying the horde spinning from the Karkari wilds meant their home would be quickly overrun if the Darkspawn were not defeated immediately. Marion remained in Loithrin to safeguard the family. Carver appeared on their doorstep almost a month later, exhausted and injured. King Kaon had been betrayed and slain at Ostagar, and the horde was advancing Loithrin. Though Marion and the others were making plans to leave, they fled their home before they were fully prepared. It may still be too late. Who is Carver? I suspect the Carver may be your brother or something? The one basically the alternative protagonist that looks like dying at the beginning. Darkspawn. Okay, what we know about Darkspawn, the second game. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompasses all our worlds. But they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn come from. A dark mockery of men, in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads. But most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of the winter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the free marshes. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here in Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Winter and the Underfells, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sisters Petrine Chantry Scholar. So here's stuff looks like written either by different people or by random people, one of two. Because in the first game mostly everything was written by Brother Gentili, also from Chantry basically. And the lore is a bit different, or at least less known. Horlag. Taller than their gender cousins, the Horlags are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Horlag, can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. Okay, well,
Now we fight.
And I don't have any combat skills really. What is this? Mind Blast. The mage projects a wave of telekinetic force that knocks enemies back and diverts hostile attention. That doesn't sound that useful. Echo Force 6. Threat reduction based on enemy rank. Diameter 5 meters. Costing mana. Yeah, that's not that impressive ability. That's how it works. And doesn't look like others doing that well. I kinda can help them, so they can help me. I'm not doing much damage to them. Well, at least level up. When the characters level up, you receive points to spend on both attributes and abilities. Okay, what the changes? Surprisingly, I thought it was more simplified, but actually all the attributes are still here. Strength increased damage and attack values for warriors. For all classes increased fortitude, which measures resistance to effects like being knocked back or set aflame. For me it's probably futile because growing it just for Resistance to knockdown, better to use position instead. Dexterity, increase damage and attack values for rogues. For all classes, increase the likelihood of landing a critical hit. As much as would be not bad, I probably will not have points for that. Magic increases damage and attack values for mages. For all classes, increase magic resistance, which absorbs a portion of damage from magical attacks and affects the duration of hostile magical effects. Well, enemies sponge as hell, looks like, on this difficulty. Or maybe I have shitty weapon, or maybe both. In any case, rising damage sounds reasonable. Let's see, 8 DPS. Damage also influences all abilities that inflict damage or force. Actual damage varies from attack to attack based on armor, damage resistance, critical hits, and other factors. Damage is based on warrior's strength attributes, a mage's magic attribute, or a rogue's dexterity attribute. So they, instead of having, for example, strength and dex work both in first game for rogues, here each attribute is separated just for each class. So first 3 is basically just damage with small additions. Well, okay, magic increase damage, attack was magic resistance also not bad. So not bad in any case. Magic resistance damage, so. Well, 1 point definitely increase damage, which is good. Let's see what else I can do. Can increase defense for all classes as well as the amount of damage inflicted by a critical hit. So crit damage and defense. Strange combination. Cannon also determines rogues the aptitude for picking locks and disarming traps. The difficult thresholds every 10 points. In first game, Cannon also partly affected dialogues. The question is how it works here. Willpower. Increase the size of the mana pool for mages or the stamina pool for warriors and rogues. Well, mana pool is important. How much increase? Very slowly. Question is, am I getting anything for level up? Because I already have 160, which is looks like decent in comparison with how much I can increase it. Maybe I don't need much willpower, or maybe I need a lot of it. Hard to say. One of two. As a hit or miss in this case. Constitution, increase maximum health for all classes. Yeah, very simplistic. And also quite low. Well, let's put everything in damage for now, because, well, damage apparently I will need. Confirm. And the ability. Left click on a tree to zoom. So there are 6 basic trees. Creation. Mages schooled in creation of invaluable allies who can heal wounds, strengthen party members, and ward against incoming foes. Okay. Well, it's basically restoration school. So what do we have? Heal. 40% health regeneration. Cooldown 40 seconds, damn. Heal becomes a type of restorative energy. Health regeneration plus 40%, so it's become double the effectiveness. That's a good stuff. And haste. Haste was enormously effective back then. Heroic aura needed for haste. Attack speed, by the way, plus 50% for all party members. This is insanely good. Oh, but that's for duration, for 10 seconds. Still most like a must have. Heroic aura, the mage enhances the party aptitude in battle for as long as this mode is active. So it's sustained, I guess. Yeah, reserves 20% of mana. Plus 50% attack for all party members. And 8% defense. That's pretty good. But I can take it at the beginning. So yeah, taking this part most likely a must have for every mage. There's also a glyph of paralyzers. Oh yeah, paralyzing is good, okay. What's the last one? Glyph of repulsion. Repulse opponents with strong wave physical force. Okay, this is a good tree. Arcane. Arcane magic taps into the deepest wells of the fate, protecting the caster and crushing the arcanist foes. Crushing sounds good, but there's this mind blast that's quite useless. Oh, not fully useless, but somewhat useless. Physical force stronger. It's an stun. Okay, that's not that useless. Then you actually can do proper mind blast. Crushing prison should be good. At least it was good in first game. Mage trap striking capsule cage of taken first, inflicting great deal of damage over a short time. Yeah, sounds good. Can shot. So you reserve 20% of mana for 20% of defense. Questionable actually. Elemental weapons. While the spell is active, the caster's staff channels its base elemental power across the entire party. Chanting the weapons of violence to give them additional elemental damage. For just one skill, it doesn't sound bad. Reserve 10 mana. Elemental damage bonus based on staff type or party. Yeah, but how much damage? That's unclear. Might be useless as in the first game. There, the major enemy and weapon taken field that repels significant damage. Oh, so they changed the barrier and now the barrier not fully disables the target, no matter who it is, but only give resistance 50%. The major enemy. Oh, so it's basically fully defensive thing now. It doesn't disable, it's just give 50%. An additional 50% damage resistance. So basically damage immunity for 6 seconds. Not bad, not bad. Shot base also can be upgraded. Apply to all party members with squad of effect. And give resistances. Still it's only basically 5% defense to all party. Not that much. Okay, spirit. Spirit bolt. The mage fires a bolt of energy that slams into the target. Although other spells may be more powerful, the bolt can be cast with great frequency. So, ability to spam. I wouldn't say that you really can spam because cooldown 10 seconds, which is damn slow. Spirit bonus surge with more power requires less mana. Yeah, so you can do additional damage also disoriented targets. Walking bomb, dispel magic, trapped spells. Might be of use, but so far it doesn't look that great. This siphon, which replenishes vitality by consuming tropic energy from nearby corpses for as long as this mod is active. Mana region for corpses might be not too bad, but reserves mana. Drawn from years of experience, I may channel significant power from the fight, inflicting greater spirit damage and generating mana more quickly. Is it passive or something? Passive ability. Mana region plus 10. Crit chance plus 10% and spirit damage plus 10%. This is insanely good. But you need all the usual skills around. Damn. So they put very powerful passive behind somewhat usual skills. Damn it. Ain't walking bomb. It's a questionable thing, I guess. The mage curses an enemy with an effect that turns the victim's own body into a weapon. If the enemy dies while the spell is still active, it explodes, harm no other foes nearby. Nah, questionable. I don't like such skills. Walking bomb includes corrosive effect that inflicts continual spirit damage, then dies while the effect explodes, harm no. Oh well, this one at least adds some damage to the skill. So you actually can damage with that. Very good passive, but only on level 6. What required in spirit 7. Yeah, it needs heavy investment here. Questionable. Passive is really good, but a bit questionable tree itself. Winter grasp is to freeze one target. Yeah, sounds loss of cold. Fireball. Firestorm. Paramonster. I would say it's probably must-have tree just because it's doing a lot of damage. Because yeah, I already saw the skills during this I don't know, tutorial, I guess. Tutorial combat that was before. Because yeah, Cone of Cold looks fancy, Fireball amazing as usually, Firestorm was also great. Elemental Mastery, also Mana Region by the way. So you can get similar passive here as well, and just more damage of everything. Monster, no additional fire damage. So yeah, you can just do tons of damage, which is good. Where's Primal though? Stone Fist, probably should stun. Strike. Compact runs well, particularly against enemies who rock has ended. It doesn't stun, it just does damage. Oh, there is physical force thing, which maybe means knocking down if enemy not resistant. Petrify? Duration 12 seconds. 12 seconds of disabling enemy. This is very good. Ah, the mage entombs an enemy in the stone, leaving the foe temporarily unable to move. However, the drag becomes more resistant to damage for the duration of the spell. Wow, you can disable a dangerous enemy and fight others. It's still good. Chain lightning from the first level. My. The damage is unclear. Electricity damage 25, which is like thrice more than standard attack. Chain lightning now lives between more enemies and strikes staggered foes with further electricity damage. Staggering spell. So must control spells that do damage. Sounds good. Tempest, magical balls of lightning stamp down into foes across a wide area of the battlefield. Sounds good. Type of sphere increase substantially. Striking the affected area much more frequently. Well, some DPS in area. Galvanism, the mage masters power of earth and sky, inflicting great electricity damage and learning more effective forms of stone-based spells in the skull. Well, okay. And the last one, entropy. The mage delves into the chaotic nature of the fate, twisting the fabric of probability, and snaring foes with horrifying visions. Oh, that's some dark skull, okay. And I cannot take anything of this. Terrifying visions rend an enemy's mind, leaving the target stunned. 10 seconds of stun. Stun chance 100% versus any enemy. That sounds like absolute must-have spell. Or now inflicts the current spirit damage for as long. It's also doing damage. Then it remains that maybe it means that if you hit a stunned enemy, it will become unstunned. That I don't know. But on any case, sounds very good. Hex of Torment. The mage cures the enemy, increasing damage from all sources for a short time. Well, boss can feature. All successful strike against the cursed target becomes an automatic critical hit. That's what makes it actually useful. Yeah, good stuff, but better to take on 7-8 level together, because without the boost, it's not that effective. Directional Hex. The mage casts a binding spell that makes an enemy likely to miss and prevent it from inflicting critical hits. Also boss killing feature. Also beleaguers an enemy with fatigue, slowing the speed of attacks. Minus 75% attack speed. My. If it's 100% chance to effect, damn, it's good. Tropic Cloud. Yeah, choosing a mage definitely was a good choice. There is something to use here. The mage afflicts the foe with lesser forms of all entropic spells. This card can transfer into a cloud that also affects other enemies near the target. So random chance of stun, sleep, plus debuffs. Unclear how effective it is. Probably you can go wrong with this, really. And yeah, also it's additional slow attack speed 50%. This is insane. Paralyzed chain 100% versus sleeping target. So if they go on sleep, they become paralyzed. This is very good score. So mage have good amount of control, kinda. Technically, actually, there is only a slow with lightning. But so what is this? Rock armor. Armor plus 25%. This is a lot. Reserve on 10% of mana. There are stone encases the mage in the shell that protects against damage for as long as it's not active. This sounds quite good, actually. We'll need to take it, I suppose. Okay, so I definitely need entropy. Some basic of creation should be good. Also, maybe paradise rune is good. Spirit questionable, very questionable. I don't really like it. The final bonus is not bad, but only because of crit chance and mana regen. And as much as crit chance is good, I mostly have it, so it's not that important. Mana regen I can get here as well. So I guess, what about Fireball? Can it knock down as in first game? Spell Scattering and Scorching Force. Scattering. Which means it actually have control. Fireball scorch a large area and is more likely to send enemies flying. That's perfect, so it's good spells that do a lot of damage and also stun everyone. Sounds good. Yeah, I definitely need some fire, so yeah. Taking classic fireball is a must, looks like. Can I move the abilities? Yes, I can. 3-man stuff. 5 cold damage. Okay. Got new weapons, armor, and accessories for each of your party members. Move items to the junk category to sell them quickly in stores. There are stars on them, really? Wow, it just shows rarity, I guess. The designs of staves is unusual, to say the least. Which doesn't look bad. I kinda like that mages doesn't look here like, well, typical mages like in first game. Because in first game they all looks like, I don't know, some medieval nerds. Which part is reasonable, but still doesn't look good.
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Well... yeah, what a variance. Doesn't explain to me much.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate. We can go to Kirkwall. What? Why would we go there? There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Then we need to get to Guaran and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Get ready!
So I need to get the ship. Yeah. Well, what? Looks like I one-shotted them too much. Damn Templar. That already got clapped. Well, maybe it's for the good. Shadow.
You will not have him!
I guess she's a fighter.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Okay, whatever you say. Well, I guess they need some help. Wherever they are. Yeah, the damage from standard attack is quite low. They surely need help. Help in fireball. Yeah, the sound of spellcasting is quite meh.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
Yeah.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Yeah, the Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Ah, damn, that's a problem. If he will survive, he might give us to Chandria. On the other hand, we can swim away, so it's not a big deal right now. But not good. So I can also ask questions. But mostly, yes, there's positive, negative variant, and joking variant, I don't know. And there's variant to ask questions. That looks very simplistic in comparison with the original game. Well.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Yeah, we can be allies for now.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
Well, okay.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
So the mount
We
will
will
be
be
an opportunity
fine.
for
We all
allies. Okay, she probably will stay between us. Okay. Alright. Then this one.
How bad is that wound?
I think my sword arm's a loss, even with healing.
Then you will have mine, as always. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
Strange company. Carver Rivalry. Who's Carver? Oh, he is Carver. Okay. Friend and rival. That's some weird stuff. But yeah, he haven't leveled up. He is a fighter. So, I don't know. Some con, some string should be fine. Damn, I don't really want to study all the abilities right now. But if he's fighter, still knows where a place for impact, shrug enough damage for a brief moment and pushing back against any horrible attacks. Damage resistance plus 50%. So it's pushing back and give resistance. Not bad. Battle Master, nothing can be taken. Monger, don't almost strike you already have. Mighty blows over our leaps into the air, crushing down foes with tremendous force. Well, some DPS will not harm, kinda. So yeah. Bethany, another apostate mage. Well, no magic. Yeah, more DPS. Right now, not harm for sure. She also know fireball. Time to learn heal then. Tactics. Oh, there is tactics actually. So less than 50 and less than 25. No. Any else? More than 25. More than 50 as well. Okay. Craft with at least 2 enemies. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Actually, it's quite good and the system still exists. There's Horror here. Yeah, that can be of use right now, I guess. Well, Darkspawn Blood. That's unusual. I have a health potion somewhere. Not sure where and how to access it. Darkspawn Blood. No description. I thought that I can read description. Why would I even gather it? But for whatever reason, I just have it. Nah, I missed. Thought that I would click on one of them, but I didn't.
That's enough!
Oh, that is not good. I really don't like the sound of the staves, but it is what it is. So it looks like staves can be used for range and melee, which is fancy. Quick potions. You have received a potion. To use the potion to replenish your party member's health stamina mana, click on the icon somewhere. Where? Oh, this one's maybe. Hard to say what it is. No, probably not. Well, whatever. We'll find it eventually.
I can do this. You'll see.
Archers on top. Yeah, better to destroy the ranged ones.
Go down! I'll deal with this.
We used double fireball. That was unnecessary. Okay. So far so good. Eminent. Plus 4 mana stamina. That doesn't sound useful. When I have 160, additional 4 will not change much. And also I didn't have many abilities, so I can't actually even use it. A mage. That is not good. And he didn't follow something. I need to do something about him. What is this? Shield defense. That's not something that can knock down. Yeah, go for it. Well, I cannot do anything special to it. Should be disabled. More of them coming. Oh damn. Yeah, the flight, but not flight. It's actually becoming dangerous. I need to learn some hidden spell. Oh, what? Damn it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Quite surrounded.
Using potion.
Okay, Kaiten. It didn't work at all. Damn it. Go away. Mother, why didn't you learn some magics? Okay. Yeah, it's not that effective. Yeah, back to Nave. My OP moment ended quite fast. Just die already.
Quickly,
level up.
before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
Yeah, I need to learn some hidden spell. Okay, need more magic damage. All the damage. And some constitution. By the way, what about mana pool? Still one success, so actually it looks like it's second variant. I will need to put points in willpower because it will not grow itself. But okay, for now I need more damage because damage sucks. Yeah, attack and defense for everyone, that's pretty good one, but yeah, I really need healing spell. Mokon. More damage, everything confirm. She's using shield. Guardian. That looks like a specialization. But this means that she have 1 tree less, something like this. Most stands for battle, the warrior takes deep rest to regain some stamina. So you activate an ability to regenerate 5% of stamina. That sounds useless. Purely useless. Okay, what about shot? Turn the blade. Many warriors choose to endure their force hits, some prefer to deflect the damage instead. This mod can be used at the same time as the M2 ages. Well, basically just 10 defense additional. Stone wall. Yeah, that's push and resistance and M2 I guess. It's basically a magic resistance. Okay. I guess there's nothing like regeneration or whatever. Shield bash. The warrior shield arcs out. Strike and falls like a battering ram. That sounds good. But cannot even do physical force, which is not stun but push. Bash can be used more frequently and enemies slammed by the warrior shield are staggered. Yeah, that sounds good. Tactics. Talent shield bash. Yeah. Good. Good that some things already set it up. Broken Darkspawn Blade. Let's just loot. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not so OP so far, but okay. Everything due time. Just give me a bit of a moment and I'll come up in no time. Use a rogue of sufficient skill. Let me guess, we don't have a rogue. Yep, we don't have a rogue.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay. Dead refugee. Damn, everyone have so many potions. The Korkari Wilds. So we in Korkari Wilds right now. Okay. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and hound on every doorstep, a powerful arrow of the Alamaria peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arden stood on the border of the Dark Forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years this arrow led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chasing wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside, and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams, and the rivers ran red. So the dude just did genocide because who knows why. The tales say that an old-chastened woman found her sons all dead at the arrow's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and planted it into her own chest, cursing the arrow's name as she did so. When her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The arrow's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his arena stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kerkeri Wilds. There is many legends about the Great Southern Forest, as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. I don't see any forest around, by the way. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mist are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive. It's a chastened account an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. The most Ferelden simply ends with the Kerkeri Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wild is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need to be said? Again, this Mother Alice writing about this. Okay, maybe she's new brother genitalia. And Mother just stand there. Yo, Mother, we should go. Mother. Wow, if you stand here, we will not survive. We should move. No, they just stand there. You just want to loot this chest when everyone will turn away. 100%. That doesn't sound good. Oh fuck. We're screwed. Oh, he's even running.
Give me strength.
That doesn't sound good. Oh fuck. I hope she's still alive. I'm not so sure. Jeez. We lost a mage. But we have level up. Well, you need to stay the ogre. Not sure how you will do it, but good luck. I don't know what to think. Just smack him until he will fall down or something. Oh, taunt will be useful. He's a fighter after all. Okay, well... Fireball? I will get clapped. Fuck. Run! Oh damn. Hello. That doesn't look good.
Let's finish this!
Okay. She can tank so I can heal her. That's fine. That's a lot of the things coming. Ah, fuck. That's not good. And I cannot heal more. It's time to use some potion. Time to drink some stamina potion. And for me, it's better to run. Oh, Ogre is quite dead, actually. She really need a potion. Good. Others being clapped meanwhile. Still can't heal. Oh, cover should be good. Did I miss with the fireball? It's not like it worked.
Everyone alright? Bethany, wake up. The battle's over, we're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No!
Oh crap.
These things will not take Bethany.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that?
I didn't.
Poor little girl. My
the hell?
sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Reasonable.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
If only she would be rogue, she would be able to dodge
I will never forget you.
and open the chest. Well, so I just lost the sister. Amazing. Hopefully brother will survive longer.
Our lives are more valuable to her than our prayers. Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
Well, that's where prayers lead us. It looks like it's a lot of them. What about him fighting or not? Like, look at him, he just stand there. And nobody give a damn. He probably got allied with them. I don't know. Why else they don't care? Okay. Oh, so far so good.
There's no end to them.
Oh, there was a dragon after all in this story. Looks like this dragon in particular don't like the Darkspawn. A sorceress. Looks suspiciously similar to Flemeth. And sound like her. And color of the eyes the same, so she survived after all. Damn her.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Well,
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon.
actually I'm not sure how it works.
Count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're
That
just
doesn't
going to
sound
leave
good.
us here?
And why not?
Oh, she already saved us. Good enough.
Sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
Well,
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall?
not a good idea
That
to
is quite the voyage you plan. So far,
say
simply
that.
to flee the Darkspawn.
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you.
That sounds like prophecy.
Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Yeah, that would be not bad.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what
She
she
just
needs.
saved us, damn
I
it.
know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth.
Yeah, she is the Flemeth.
An
So
old
she
hag
actually
who talks
survived.
too much. Does
Interesting.
it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Well, simpler doesn't sound too bad.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
True.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Doesn't sound like much trouble then. Well,
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
you're the poisoned.
I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Not just that he will survive. Well,
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What
Is
has
he
been
become-
done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
no, that doesn't sound good.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
So... whatever ends.
He's your husband, Avaira. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Not to break the dramatic moment, but how she poke with the dagger this huge breastplate.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Can next this part
The
was
witch kept
interrogation.
her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship.
Guaran.
They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the
Called City of
Imperium.
Chains.
Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Amazing.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
What an amazing place to live and have a mansion. Oh well. And also stuff with Templars, as far as I understand. Yeah, definitely looks like a free city. It's quite big, probably.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Well, maybe they chicken just goodies or something?
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
Makes sense. Yeah, it all happens basically simultaneously with the first game. During the Blight, so yeah, people ran away from it.
So long as we're all safe, that's more important.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Or maybe we should avoid him. So, deliver Flame's ammo to keep her military in the dash camp. Yeah. Find Gummed ammo. Or some other way into Kirkwall. Okay. Mega premium content, whatever it is. Flamed. Yeah, I already read this story in the first game. On the other hand, why not refresh? So who are we dealing with? What we know about her? Ages ago, legend says Ban Conobar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Avaira, and for a time they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet Olsen, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to chasing tribes for help and hid from Conobar's wrath in the wilds, until word came to them that Conobar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Conobar killed Olsen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit into this world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turned Flemeth into an abomination, a twisted, maddened creature. She slaughtered Conobar and all his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the chastened to sire monstrous daughters. Horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Karkari witches led an army of chastened from the wilds to strike at the Alamari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say. But even now the wildress whispers that Flemeth lives on in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morrigan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Yeah. It's unclear was she possessed or not, but she definitely have powers stronger than any other mage can have. Whatever reason. Bethany Hawk. Maren's younger sister Bethany died during the family's flight from Lothlorien, leaving Marion and Bethany, twin brother Carver, as the only surviving children. Like Marion, Bethany was an apostate mage and hiding from the circle since childhood. Protecting Marion and Bethany from the Templars became the defining fact of the family's life, forcing them to move frequently and live well below their means in a small hamlet like Lothlorien. Bethany was close to her eldest sibling and idolized, and even envied the way Marion embraced magic, but she could never give up her resentment of being different and fear for what their future would hold. Well, now she don't need to fear she is dead. An honest answer regarding apostates. Yeah, well, the situation is apostate. A mage who does not receive the teachings of the circle and who does not have the word of Andraste in her heart is an apostate and a danger to us all. Without the guidance of the holy chantry, a mage may foolishly dabble in the darker arts, blood magic, or demon summoning, thus becoming maleficarum, and the mage's mind will ever be a doorway to spirits of the fate. Without proper instruction, this doorway remains open and unsecured. If a demon should come through this doorway and possess a mage, an abomination is created. Abominations known only in madness. They cannot be reasoned with, and will slaughter man, woman, and child without thought. Whole cities have fallen to these creatures, thousands have died at their hands. The Gentry and her Templars have a duty to ensure that this does not happen. Well, yeah, to be fair, like as far as I remember, they used Rite of Annulment to kill all the mages, like... damn, I don't remember how many times, but more than 10, that's for sure. Which means they pushed all the mages multiple times, because they become a real threat. And yeah, looks like it's really possible. So logically, for every mage, the main danger is to become actually possessed as well as be caught by a Templar. Quite a troublesome living. If I knew a better way to deal with magic, I would seize upon it immediately. You say we should let the mages guard themselves. I tell you that this is no solution. Look at the Tevinter Imperium. Their magisters do not know restraint. Without chantry oversight, the magisters abuse their power. Those without magic are trampled underfoot and forced to serve. Slaves are slaughtered by the hundreds to feed the magisters' hunger for power. Even some mages are not spared, for in mages, as in all humans, there exists a spectrum. On one end, the very powerful, on the other, those that can barely light a candle. The Empire cares only for the strongest, and those who do not compare favorably are thrown to the wolves. But this also means that they not become an abomination, so looks like it's maybe not that easy to become one. Maybe actually most mages quite protected to that? Hard to say. Imagine your children growing up in such a world. If a mage asked it of you, you would have to give him your daughter, not knowing what his plans for her might be. You could not resist him, and neither could she. Without our Templars and without the Circle, the common man would have no defense against magic. We must deny the mages certain freedoms for the common good. I wish there was another way. I tell the apprentices this is a test of their fate, that it is the will of the Maker. Many understand that we do what we do for their own good. Oh yeah, written by Grand Cleric, what a surprise. Welcome again. Yeah, written by Grand Cleric Francesca. Amazing. Oh well, understandable. People afraid of mages, they have too much power, and yeah, they have good example of what happen if mages will get freedom. They'll just become apparently the main power. And not all of them are good for sure. Okay, this is the main dude, I guess.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
Oh really?
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
So they have an order to not let refugees in.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Damn Templars, even here. That's a problem.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city.
So we need a legitimate
Meredith
reason.
wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
How is this Knight Commander Meredith?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
So Templars rule the city nowadays. Not good. Not good at all. Well, I mean, it's good for locals. But sucks to be me, as an apostate mage.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Oh, that's fine then. So I need to talk to him. The question is, what's the reason I can have to get here? Well, I have an estate actually. So yeah, I should have a right to live here. Question is, where is the captain?
What are we going to do?
It's not like there is someone else around. Oh, looks like I can go further and talk to captain. That's fine.
We'll starve!
Maybe just don't yell at me. Yeah, that definitely doesn't look like a city of freedom.
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
Wesley would have been horrified to see this.
Yeah.
Kirkwall has been sealed. You cannot enter.
Amazing. Okay.
What are we going to do?
That's captain.
What do you want? Money? I can pay you.
All the gold in Phaedus won't make the city any larger.
Don't give us that shit. Where are we supposed to go?
There is a lot of space here.
But there's nothing for you here.
They could keep people at least here. I mean, like, that's plenty of space.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Ah, damn.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together.
Damn
if he comes
it.
back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here.
My.
Men?
Now we fight!
So, okay. Go help to reason them. And it's a lot of them. Then we maybe will get inside. They actually do a lot of damage. I better leave the place. Okay, they need a heal, but at the same time, others might need it more. No, I need it more.
That's enough!
They're not flying back like others. They're actually tough enough. The problem is I literally show them that I'm a mage. Which is not good.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under
I'm so
control.
lazy after to
You have
come
my
back.
thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Okay. At least. The city is quite fancy.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't
Yeah,
be much
blood all
longer.
over the place.
Gamlin must
Yes.
still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Yeah, it would be good to have settings for this blood.
Leandra!
It's too messy.
Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlin!
My.
Let me say up front, I wasn't
Is it
expecting this.
the
blood,
father?
Your husband... dead.
Oh,
I'd,
no.
Figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden
The brother,
for
I guess.
life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
That's not good.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Amazing. So we basically don't have any assets here. So we're nobles only on paper at best, and we don't even have this fucking paper.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Yeah, it's called Lowtown for a reason, I suppose.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Damn stubborn people.
What do you mean exactly, Gamlen?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
Amazing.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So basically we've been enslaved for 1 year.
So, you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
I guess it's only a year, right?
I managed to convince my
It's a
contacts
whole
to
year.
come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Not sure about the smuggler, but I have no clue who others.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
True.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Well, mercenary with decent reputation, that's not the worst variant.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of risky work for zero payment. Amazing. Well, merchant sounds better.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Oh, she just stuck with us. Amazing. Well, at least she is not pure Templar, I think. She's just a wife of a Templar. Okay. And the question is where to find these marks. One of those directions, I suppose. Rio is the smuggler. Any lore, maybe? Places. What do we know about the city? Kirkwall once lived on the edge of the Tevinter Imperium and was home to nearly 1 million slaves. Stolen from even lands or shipped from across the sea, all slaves fed the Imperium's unquenchable thirst for expansion. They worked in massive quarries and sweltering foundries that produced stone and steel for the Empire. The city's complicated past is not easy to forget. History having air market many corners of the stone city. A ship approaching the harbor spots the city's namesake, an imposing black wall. It is visible for miles, and carved into the cliffside are a pantheon of wild gardens representing the old gods. Over the years, the Chantry has effaced many of these profane sentinels, but it will take many more years to erase them all. Also carved into the cliff is a channel that permits ships into the city's interior. Flanking the channels are two massive bronze statues, the twins of Kirkwall. The statues have a practical use. Kirkwall sits next to the narrowest point of the vacancy, and a massive chain net can be erected between the statues and the lighthouse, closing off the only narrow navigable lane. This threshold on sea traffic is duly guarded by the ever-changing rulers of the city, as the net throws taxes, tolls, and extortions in from the sea. Okay. That's why it's City of Chains, after all. Creatures. That's nothing useful. Okay, so we don't know about the people so far. Nothing about the company.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawk. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
Hopefully he didn't say the time we mentioned. That hint will become known quite fast.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
Okay.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match.
Oh, damn.
You turn out, we'll call it even.
Amazing.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Well, true. They need a healer, I suppose. Or all mages are useful.
I didn't realize Gamlen told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, because that's fair job. No matter how dangerous it is. Also, I will have some troops, so not bad. We'll be paid fine. Yep.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
I hope that this is not a trap of sorts. Logically, not much reason to do so. But I definitely don't want to be kidnapped for killing a random person. Not to mention that I don't want to kill anyone. But yeah, he looks like a shady guy with his knives.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
I want to hear what you have to say before I decide anything.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asheral they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it, I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Okay. This probably would give me gold, but I would eventually need to join smugglers, because probably it will become known anyway. And yeah, Merc's reputation is very important. That's exactly why he sent us here. But I can ask him to get us into the city, to not be indebted. Which might be risky, because being a merc, it's getting a reputation, which is not bad, but will not touch us. Also some combat experience and somewhat safety. No.
Or I could take the money off your corpse.
Blasted idiot dog lords. Don't just stand there, kill them!
To arm!
Fireball. Yeah, more of them spawn. These guys are tough. And by tough I mean really tough. That's barely enough for anything. They also need some help. That does not good. Drink a potion if you can. He didn't have time to do so. She also need to drink potion. She cannot. Why she cannot? I don't know. Can you drink a potion? No, you cannot. Sucks to be us. Yeah, I'm not so OP. I'm not doing any damage to him in melee. That's not good. Damn, that was rough. Treat an injury, use an injury kit. How can I see injuries though? Should be showed somewhere. The first game it was quite apparent, right now I have no clue. Okay. Attributes. Well. More magics. What should I take? Can I get Firestorm? Paramus will just increase damage, but I definitely need more spells. Winter Grasp. I'll have such a long cooldown. Just damn a shame. Heroic Aura, not bad. But must have to have. At the same time, I need more things to do. Yeah, some stuns. Enemies mostly in big numbers. Like having more things to do against them would be nice. So the Mage Curse, yeah, that's a curse. Horror is guaranteed stun of an enemy, which should disable at least someone, which is good in general. The problem is I need more DPS. Maybe taking Chain Lightning is not the worst variant. I'll go on through this Winter Grasp, because this kinda will give me some control. The mage sounds a blast of cold that injures and slows the target. Well, it's a lot of single damage, which is not bad. Should help me to learn everything. So for this I need Cone of Cold and Firestorm. So yeah, I need to basically learn both lines. So yeah, let's take Outer Grasp. Well, he is a fighter. All the fighters I need quite 10k, I guess. What tankiness he can take though? Turn the blade. Stun wall. Duration 5 seconds. Aura braces the impact, struck enough damage for a brief moment and pushes back against any foe who attacks. Oh, not the worst variant. Definitely need more con. She's fighting with the shout. Almost strike. Instead of leading with a fatal attack, an enemy expects the warrior strikes out with the weapon blunt and stun the opponent. Yeah, sounds good. When enemy is stunned, you have time to not get damage, which is all good. But looks like potion can be used for one of the team, only for one player, for one character, I mean. So then I'm getting cooldown for the whole team, which is dangerous to use randomly. So that I can use potion for multiple characters, but nope.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean.
I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Now they're getting nice payment. This means that they're not the worst mercs around. Maybe the best ones. So that's a good reputation to get.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Well,
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
well, they didn't survive.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Yeah, that's some fancy city.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
That's some shitty situation. Boss Kunari and Raging Templars. Amazing. Time to move to another city. Especially when Blight is gone. That's probably Commander Meredith, I suppose.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand.
Kinda did.
We're running from your bloody Templars.
He talking different nowadays. So he trying to push me because bad guy problem only because I am a mage. Well, it's reasonable, but that's still annoying.
know how you feel, but we'll earn no favors with your fist in his face.
Then we do nothing. As always.
Very
My brother
helpful.
can be hot-headed, but we do have the skills to benefit your expedition.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen.
Exactly.
Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
Who is this guy on?
You catch more flies with honey, but Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
And of course it was a save. That was a good shot.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
Why would he be interested?
Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Interesting.
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
The question is, should we even go on this expedition? I mean, go on deep roads is damn dangerous.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year.
That's what I was
Serving with
hoped
the Red Iron
for.
is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
That probably means that they also know that I am a mage. Which means that Templars also should know that.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
Don't we need it after all?
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bertrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
He's still stupid enough to refuse then.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
I would say the character should stay quiet, because he telling too much. And was then also a bit cheap.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Well, it's a fancy crossbow.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
Okay. We should trade.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
I'm not sure actually about that.
There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
I wouldn't be so sure about naming crossbows. I mean, whoever naming their weapons can also stab you with these weapons. So it's questionable in terms of trustworthiness. But it's not like I have a choice and he's definitely interested, so not much reason for him to betray right now. Then I just need to be careful. As well as should be careful not wear the fucking mage stuff in the middle of the Templar city streets. That's definitely not a good idea. Okay, let's use attributes. Dexterity, kind, and constitution. Well, surprisingly no con for a dwarf, but okay. Abilities. Surprisingly enough, he don't have any skills from his marksman tree. That's his fancy Bianca. Okay. The bomb. Seismic flask, rock lobs, and explosive flask into a group of enemies, briefly stun them. Sounds good. The flask are now available more frequently and the stun effect lasts longer. Could be a variant for upgrading. He also have a shot, pin shot. Dodge and lose an arrow that immobilizes the target for a short time. Okay, not too bad. Burst an arrow. This arrow explodes on impact, shivering the area and shrapnel and flame. Explosive arrows. We definitely encounter some enemies and our would be useful. On this stuff, precision, while this mod active rock focus on accuracy in order to gain bonus to critical hits and attack. Speed, power, stun chance, attack speed. Armed stance, the rock distracts all enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from that ally and redirecting them toward whichever ally each considers the second greatest threat on the battlefield. Okay, back to back, the rock steals and moves to target ally's side, appearing an instant later, ready to redirect. Okay, not that useful. If the rock leaps backward, enemies within middle range will often seek an easy target instead. Good for survival in general, you maybe need this. For now we need more DPS. There's one more skill. Rush. The rocks rush forward, attempts to knock down the target and all nearby enemies. Oh, that's not for ranged really. Let's take explosive arrow. You can go wrong with explosive arrow. I mean, it's explosive arrow, it's like fireball. Just an arrow. Okay, can we read anything about people. Yeah, now we have characters actually. Oh, we actually had characters, but yeah, not more. Look at this. Hero Ferelden. Okay, what do we know about the Hero Ferelden? The hero fought and killed the Archdemon, making the ultimate sacrifice and dying to save Ferelden. With the Archdemon gone, the Darkspawn ranks broke, and the Horde was easily routed. Yee, praise be the hero of Ferelden. Okay, what do we know about Varric? Varric was born 3 years after his father's exile from Orzammar. It is a word of the Merchants Guild. The ancestors never spoke and paragons were the heroes and tall tales. The number of dances a Count Lady gave to a lowborn ascendant boy were more pivotal than the reign of kings. While Bertrand ran the businesses and drove House Tetras ever higher up the social ladder, Varric looked after the family and their retainers. His mother, Lady Ilsa, suffered terribly from the trauma of her disgrace and exile, finding solace in liquor and smoke. It fell to her youngest son to try to curb the worst of her drunken rages, to keep her from becoming a matter of public scandal, and to care for her when she fell ill from her excess. It was a kinda noble from the... well, the nobles but in exile, so basically now they're not really nobles. Though he is famous throughout the Merchants Guild for his stories, Varric speaks rarely of himself or his family. Most of Kirkwall knows him, everyone has brought him a drink at least once, for the sake of his fictions rather than his family connections. Okay, so basically he is a bard of sorts. What known about Carver now? Strong and strapping, Carver is a skilled warrior set on proving himself, although it is not always clear who he is trying to impress. Son and sibling of mages, he grew up surrounded by magic he couldn't truly understand, and he feels like something was expected that he could never deliver. He cares deeply for his family, but sometimes feels like the stupidest person in the room. Carver foundered in loitering. He blamed his lack of direction on not wanting to draw attention to his family of apostates at home. After his father died, he started down the military path. However, the blind and road at Alstagar ended this career almost before it could start. While he knows that swift flight was the only reasonable course in the face of the Darkspawn advance, he almost would rather have stood and fought. Doomed though the effort was, facing the Horde had purpose, something Carver has been searching for. So he is a bit lost right now, I guess. Probably tired of all this fleeing. And Bertrand Tetras, brother of Varric. The history of noble House Tetras stretches back to the foundation of Orzammar. The memories say that 3 times a child of House Tetras took the office of Assembly Steward. They held appointments in the Shaperate of Memories and the Shaperate of Golems, but no longer. So they created Shaperate of Golems? Interesting. In the second years of the reign of Kings Endrin Edukan, Lord Andvar Tetras was found guilty before the assembly of willfully manipulating proven matches in favor of his house. For this effort to their ancestors, he and all his house were sentenced to exile on the surface. Andvar died a mere 5 years later, leaving behind his Lady Ilsa, 10-year-old Bertrand, and 2-year-old Varric. Exile, surface life, and the loss of her husband conspired against Lady Ilsa, who took to drink, leaving young Bertrand to manage what was left of House Tetras. By the time he was 15, Bertrand had doubled his family's fortune. Damn, that's quite impressive actually. The disgrace of House Tetras fueled his ambition, and his once noble title gave him an instant place among the Kaunas, the old money elite of the Dwarven Merchant Guild. He used it to build alliances and business ventures as if he were a member of the Orzammar Assembly. Okay, he looks like a smart guy. By the time Lady Ilsa died, Bertrand had made the Tetras family one of the guild's most influential, but wealth and power on the surface couldn't save him. He began to court alliances with the wealthiest ascendant families, branching into banking and mercenary companies. Guild members muttered that nothing will satisfy Bertrand but a complete reconstruction of House Tetras' estate in Orzammar, down to the river of lava, built in Kirkwall. Okay, so he wanted to return to the former glory. I guess. Not quite smart. No information on the expedition though. Have no clue what the expedition they talk about. Definitely want to go into the deep tunnels. Can I speak as Varric?
Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
That's what we're about to find out, really.
I don't want to see any trouble from you.
Okay. Can I save, by the way? I should make at least one full-scale save. Main one. Okay, where should we go in? So if I agree to participate in this, where should I go? Delver Flame Simulate, that's different though. Go to Goblin's home in Lowtown. Why? Evelyn may have information about working with the city guard. Talk to her at the barracks in the Viscount Camp. Deep Roads Expedition. Find a way to become a partner to get the Deep Roads Expedition started. It is vital request. Well, I already found a way, no? Brings the 50 sovereigns to Barton to become a partner in his expedition. But Varric already kind of voted for me? That's weird. Talk to Varric in Lowtown Hangman Pub. Oh, so Varric basically leaving me right now. No, he's not. He's actually going with me? Why do I need to go to pub with him to talk to him?
Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Okay. Apostate stuff. Freeman stuff. I have mercenary stuff. Oh yeah, I have mercenary equipment basically. It's not that fancy, but better than nothing. Okay. Let's look around.
No loitering. Welcome, merchant.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Well, good luck to you then.
This guy looks like the thieves that tried to steal my stuff. This place called Ropes, but I can see a number plate. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff that I have. I don't need it. I can sell it, I guess. That's amount of items, and I have only 5 gold coin. Oh, he actually sent ropes. Which is a bit weird that he sent mage ropes in a place that is like temporary city. That's a bit confusing. Mana region. Damn, the stats are strange. Rings. Mana region rings might be of use eventually, but for now I don't have problems with mana. Yeah, should sell the trash. The problem is all the trash costs nothing.
One so wealthy could use a new pair of boots, yes?
So I can't even speak with the merchant. Let's find goods. Oh, with this one I can speak, but only with Hubert. Wonder why. It's also inconvenient that there is no way to see everything. Can look only for specific things. But he's in better staves. I think I should buy one because this stuff doing twice amount of damage, which is definitely a must-have. Not that expensive even. Looks like I don't have any headwear, but okay. The things I probably can find somewhere. Tome of Technique. Protection Marine Hawk. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on talented spell, but is rendered to uses afterward. Well, that's useful stuff, but cost a lot. Runes. An armor rune that increase cold resistance. Doesn't sound useful. Okay. Yep. Now I have some more combat stuff, which doesn't look so suspicious. Corvo blades, maybe need some. He's using. Yeah, he also using some trash, so actually having some proper blade would be not too bad. Also maybe need a shield or something. Damn, it's all expensive. Okay, maybe shouldn't waste all the gold right now. Good stuff for myself was already good. This guy.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy. When did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Interesting.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you.
So it looks like it's not legal to do rune crafting.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlin.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Okay. Avaira. This all the runes. Well, I don't really need runes. No. Armor runes and increase armor. Amazing. You can order runes if you discover the right combination of resources along with the recipe. Resources you've discovered are permanently available. Okay. Later then. Crafting. Crafting can make rare and powerful items that are not otherwise available. Resources are scattered throughout the world and must be discovered to your supply. Recipes cost money and can only be used if you discover the appropriate quantity of resources. Use crafting station to order unique items. Stations can be found around Kirkro and in your home. It's unclear what I can craft right now. But whatever. That's a bit overwhelming because it's skipping time and I'm supposed to know something but I don't. That's a bit confusing. Yeah, everything plays so differently. And I'm not sure where is what. It's something there. The Viscount's Way. Maybe should check the map actually now. Can I read about anything? The Blooming Rose, whatever it is. Hightown Square. Hightown Estates. The Chantry. Yeah. Amazing. Avaira to where? Sunscape. We come to the closed zone.
I should take a trip to the country.
I have no clue where to go.
No, that can't be true. You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
Yeah, that's all. Feels overwhelming. Like I skipped part of the game and have no clue what's going on. What is this place? Scout's Keep. Oh, so I actually can just go into the keep. Gather your party. That's funny.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Looks like actually nobles don't have all the power here.
Good luck getting in.
Okay, how's the circle? Not sure how it's connected to this place though. There's no simple matter of safeguarding ordinary men from mages, and mages from themselves. Each circle tower must have some measure of self-government, for it is ever the Maker's will that men be given the power to take responsibility for our own actions, to sin and fail, as well as to achieve the highest grace and glory on our own strength. You who will be tasked with the protection of the circle must be aware of its working. The first enchanter is the heart of any tower. He He will determine the course of the circle will take. He will choose which apprentices may be tested and made full mages, and you will work most closely with him. Assisting the first enchanter will be the senior enchantress, a small council of the most trusted and experienced magi in the tower. From this group, the next first enchanter is always chosen. Beneath the council are the enchanters. These are the teachers and mentors of the tower, and you must get to know them in order to keep your finger on the pulse of the circle. For the enchanters will always know what has happened among the children. All those who have passed their harrowing but have not taken apprentices are mages. This is where most trouble in the circle lies. It's the idleness and inexperience of youth. The untested apprentices are the most numerous denizens of any tower, but they more often pose threats to themselves due to their lack of training than to anyone else. So basically when they train, they're quite safe for everyone because they cannot be possessed that easily. I guess they know how to wield their magic. And as for instance, there is a circle here in Kirkwall. Not sure where exactly. And I'm not sure why am I allowed to go into the keep, but okay.
I've been waiting most of the day.
So many people here. And here's Evelyn. She's still wearing her husband's shirt. Which is no surprise.
Hello, Hawk.
She's not really happy to see me.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry.
Or maybe
it
she's
feels
just
like we
busy.
just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
My. So...
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here... Well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
So she switched her attention from her dead husband to me. Oh well. I should be grateful actually, I guess.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall.
Actually, I need some money.
I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Interesting.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a
That
tip,
was
your
quite
brother.
short.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Okay. I really don't like that they switched to the circle but made the variant so vague. Like they don't really represent what they do. Not always, at least.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Well, someone robbing caravans? That's something to do.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, Seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
Something tells me if I would choose otherwise smugglers, then I maybe would work from the other side. And jump on the caravan. At least, that's my expectation.
I'm no guard, Evelyn.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
Well, kinda.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And 1 or 2 were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Reasonable.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
So actually, yeah, she could ignore me, but she decided to help. That's fine then.
Evelyn, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're
That's fine.
acting on behalf of the guard.
That is fine. Evelyn. Oh, now I can read about Evelyn. Evelyn was born in Roleplay. Oh, that I didn't expect. But she never knew the country. Oh, that explained it. Her father, Benoit Dulang, was a chevalier who lost his patron to the game of intrigue. He fled to Ferelden while Evelyn was an infant, and though his holdings were meager, he was determined she would have the life he had lost. She would become a knight, no matter the cost. He eventually sold everything to sponsor Evelyn into King Caelan's service. So she was close to King Caelan even. Knightly skills seemed bred into Evelyn's bones, but she had her doubts, starting with her namesake, Sir Evelyn. The first female knight of Orlais was orphaned, mocked for her looks, and murdered when she dared stand with men in tournament. And glory lies in tragedy, but the living Evelyn doesn't reverse sacrifice. A principal death is still a death. Her father was proud of her, but she would never be the knight he wished for. Evelyn married Wesley Venom while serving in the Ferelden's army. They were kindred spirits and determined guardians. His death during the blight scared her. Not just his loss, but that she failed to protect him. Evelyn has healed in the past year, but she has yet to forgive herself. Accordingly, she is fiercely protective of the Hawks and Marion. They share a bond in loss, a connection she cherishes but will not allow to be repeated. Yeah, that's what I expected. Alright, where should we go for that? As we info about the guards. This was prime that I, your Viscount, grant the authority of law and civil enforcement upon the guardsmen of an independent Kirkwall. No more will we defer to the will of foreign troops or draw a holy order into tasks unbefitting their mandate. These proud men and women will be of the people and will enforce the laws we have elected for a civil and ordered society. And should the specter of invasion return, the noble guardsmen will conscript from the population. For who better to amass the people's will than the constables of law charged with its inspection? This is a great day, fair Kirkwall, and I am honored to appoint the first guard captain. Long may he serve the will of a free people. Coalition Legacy. Well, okay. That doesn't explain much about the Kirkwall City Guard, but there is some lore about this. This was, oh no, that's the same stuff, so it's not actually. Okay, I just added to it. Alright, so we have a task. A task that might give us some gold. And we need some money.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
So where should we go? Deep Road Expedition. New home. Go to Government Home in Old Town. So he's in Old Town. And because I'm in High Town, I can assume that if I will go down the stairs, I will get to the Low Town. Deliver Flemeth. It's all amazing, but where is the quest that I have actually? Take evidence to find the ambush hiding on the pass of Thundermount. Location of the bandits will only be clear if she is present. Okay. Let's go somewhere. Yeah, that's my party. Sort of. It's not like a heavy chase. Hightown, Wisconsin Keep, the Chantry. The Hanged Man, Lowtown, Cannon's House. So night version. Interesting. There's a demon. Thundermount ambush site. Thundermount. Let's go for it. Get some money and help the guard.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Okay. Assassins lurk on the edges of fight, striking from the shadow before slipping away again. Avaira. They often prey on those with the least from the bottom. Damn, the music is a bit loud. Overall, probably reasonable to make it 1 point lower everything. Except for dialogues. Dialogues are fine.
What I can do.
Raider, assassin, archer. Nah, they moved! Damn. That was a shitty move. Damn, I'm doing a lot of damage from this.
I deny you.
They're drinking poison, Seven.
Don't get full of yourself.
Okay, so far so good. Longbow. Well, we don't really need longbow because I have Varric with his Bianca, which is, by the way, interesting. Like, he have unique crossbow, unique weapon from the very beginning. But how the damage works? Bruce with level up. Exterior desert duster. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Campaigns have more simplified inventory. Okay. So his weapon will improve with now, which is kinda convenient. Didn't need to worry about his equipment. So there is a way up front and way around. Yeah, let's move around. Not sure how smart it is. It is what it is. Raider. And no assassins. Yes, the damage is so low.
Let's finish this. Get back.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Straight deliver stuff. The carrier armor is not good. Really stun him and they just multiply here. It's so many enemies. Time to drink a potion, I guess. Very speed. Yeah, he already used those abilities. She probably can use more stamina. That is not good, they're all so tough. I can't do anything about this. Can't kill anyone fast. I'm almost dead, by the way. And Varric already got knapped. This is not good. I literally do no damage, which is really not good. I'm just dying, they're just shooting me because I cannot do shit to them. It's very confusing. Look at the damage, what the fuck is this, dude? This is terrible. I should buy some better sword for him, I guess. But yeah, we screwed here. Yep, amazing. Not save. I don't remember when I saved, so better use last save. I don't remember, did I click quick save or something? I did, but yeah, weight on left is insanely dead, yeah. They just spawn from two sides and we screwed. Yeah, maybe too early came to this location, that I don't know. So at the beginning it was fine, but yeah, they have very basic damage. Very low damage. This is not good. Will not find any new weapons and we're screwed. Let's try to go other way, maybe we'll get a level up at least or something. That should help. This aberration enemies spawn from random directions, not good. I really don't like how spongy enemies are. It's even worse than in the first game. And here he is.
Let's do this! I could do this in my sleep! Hands up, someone! Stop trying! You want
Yeah. Barely can handle them actually. Not good. Need more XP and we're not really getting XP much. Some mushrooms can be noted. Rubble. We need some better weapons. Anything. Let's try this way. Alfred. Alfred was first used by the elves of Arlington, hence the name. The root gave their medicine particular efficacy, so when the Imperium conquered the elves, the Magister adopted its use and its popularity spreads to all corners of the Empire. Alfred is a hardy plant with large green leaves that grows wild in many places. It's so common that it tends to show up in most gardens and fields, almost like a weed. Unlike a weed, however, most people appreciate having access to the wonderful little plant. The roots can be used with very little preparations. Rubbing some of the juice on a wound, for example, will speed up healing and numb pain. And chewing on a slice of root treats minor ailment like indigestion, flatulence, and horse throats. There are several varieties, but the most useful for herbalists are the bitter gossamer and the royal efforts. Okay. So I guess in this game I just need to find one and then I have it. Or maybe not. Maybe
looks like a fight.
Get into a trap. So this time we will not get ambushed from behind. This is good. Now we get an ambush. And we're screwed. We get many ambushes at once. How are we supposed to survive this? What at least was in the chest? It's nothing to silver. This is so bad. We cannot survive this really. We're being clapped by others. And didn't move them at all. Amazing. So screwed. That's not good. Not good at all. Fish, Carver just use us. And I am almost dead as well. Which is not good at all. That's too many of them. Still, that doesn't help that much. On the other hand, still better than nothing. No, he just stands doing nothing, I get it. And she cannot use... She should run somewhere. Wins the thing. Yeah, she still can use potion. Amazing. Continue running. Need to win some time at least. Varika's dead. Amazing, they coming for me now. Continue running.
You'll die screaming.
Can use poison. Can do shit. Which is really not cool. It's just... I can't finish anybody. It's so fucking tough. Oh, they already got me. Fuck. Didn't pay attention enough. Now I can't heal anyhow, so we're basically screwed. This is insane. This ambush is so powerful. That really feels weird. Maybe we came to earn the hair, it's hard to say. Very confusing. Because this combat is like, I don't know, it spawns so many enemies and they're so much stronger.
Be ready.
Let's go for the main ambush then.
There's our targets.
Because this guy looks way weaker than the other ambush.
Let's fit this.
Yeah, this guy is way weaker than others. Just compare it. It's absolutely incomparable. Oh, and now we get in tons of others, I get it. Carol will be screwed. As far as I can see so far. And he already used his stun grenade, which was just wasted basically. We better go some full defense mode. Fucking assassin attached to me. Big problem. Can't kill much. They're just too squishy. I'm not sure who I need to heal. Yeah, Varric just getting clapped all the time. Continue running then. So I need to heal fighter as well. Too many traps. The archer just continue to miss. I get him clap as well. Can't save the day. They're just ignoring them. Don't.
Go down! How about you?
I think that's the last of them.
Yeah, the
Well
combat is very questionable.
bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
So we don't need to clear this adjacent embers that is way harder than this combat. And then this one's quite dead, yeah. Oh, the fuck. Yeah, the loot is amazing. So even in second game, the devs didn't figure out that actually would be nice to auto command to disable the arms around. Whatever. There's something to talk here. Well, bones. Yeah, that's some amazing loot. Have no clue how we'll gather 50 gold like this. Not that anyone will pay a lot for that task. But I better not run and clear this location food, it's too dangerous. On way home. It's gonna keep. But I need at least some gold, and yeah, I definitely need to invest into equipment because otherwise we're screwed.
Good day, Sirach.
The enemy is quite deadly and there are a lot of them, and we don't have enough DPS.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Whatever you say.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Okay.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whim.
Okay.
You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Yeah, it didn't end well.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Well, I guess he is already corrupted. And, well, yeah.
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time?
That's what we're about to find out.
Not letting that one go, Captain.
Nah, whatever it is. Let's check.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Okay.
So the
They're doing
satchel
some
gets heavy
smuggling.
the same day we discover an ambush.
What a surprise.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
That's all amazing, but what about making money? I mean, we're quite screwed here already. Well,
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
okay. So we now should save him. Amazing. But I do know we definitely need better equipment. And this is not a good one. We need better weapons. Low down, right down.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Okay, we need something. Weapons, maybe? Don't need longbow, we don't need shitty stuff. Belt, 3% physical damage. Wow, that's damage, but that's 3%, not much. Regeneration even. Also, longsword. Longsword does it mean two-handed one or one-handed, or how it works? Mace. That's unclear. Okay, what he's using? He's using greatsword, so greatsword is two-handed, and this longsword doing twice more damage than this longsword. Requires 21 strength though. Requires weapon shield, so he didn't have that. He's so useless. Round shield. Yeah, some shields would be nice, but he can't use them. How can a fighter be so useless? And this superior mode is not really anyhow superior. Have 2 more damage, it's just nothing. And I will waste all the gold for that, which is questionable. So junk. Right, maybe armor at least. I need for them just to survive a bit longer. $81 armor, 49 armor. I have 49 armor as a mage? My. And he don't have any armor or what? Really? How it works? Protection Marine Hawk. Wait a second, what can I buy for him then? How does that work? Ferelden Mentor's issue, companion armor. 116 armor, that's a lot. Comparison was my... Don't see a way to upgrade, so in this game we're not changing armors for companions? I guess. That's confusing. Okay. What's here then? Yeah, all the equipment of armor types only for the protagonist. Interesting. Well, not much you can do then, I guess. That's confusing. Okay, what about her equipment? 21 strength, yeah, Shepard can't use it, but damn, this blade is so much better than what she used. The mace and shield, but this doing even less damage. Some more armor, but not that much more. Yeah, this item's not that much better. This blade is decent, but nobody can use it. Nobody will be able to use it in any upcoming future. Yeah, that's very confusing. Oh well, then we should go for quests, but tomorrow, because it's too late. Save. Yeah, the second game feels quite confusing. Like the story jumps from time to time, showing so many names, and I can't even memorize them because they just coming and going, and everyone already knows some people. I have no clue who they are. It's quite confusing. And combat... First one was better, actually. I mean, I kinda like the idea how they make it in the second game. The problem is enemies spongy as hell, which makes it not that fun. So, I don't know. Doesn't feel that good so far. But we'll see, maybe it will become better with better weapons and stuff. In any case, thank you for watching. See you next time. We can do it tomorrow.